It's J. Mikey on the beat.
It's Sasore and I welcome you back to the show. Yes, I know it's been a while, but I came with something hot. So recently I have been reacting to trend video clips, messages and tweets. So without wasting much time, I'll be reacting to a trend that I've noticed recently. I've been observing a particular trend within the Christian community that whenever a firebrand brother propose to a sister, it becomes something to talk about. And one thing I noticed that people usually throw shade at Christian sister, and I don't know why. Okay, I think I know why. So it is no news that a very prominent man of God is getting married, and since January up to this time, we've experienced a lot of other kingdom marriage. Yes, let me use that one. But one thing is that when these things happen, when notices like this come up, you see people throwing shade like, oh, Auntie Mary was actually thinking he was going to marry this man, or what happened to Sister Esther? Did the Lord forget her, or the Lord has replaced her? I think I saw a post where they said a particular sister actually told some set of people during Bible study to write this down, that she was going to get married to Apostle. I know you know the gist. And it happened that recently that was not the case. History doesn't call for throwing shade. It might be, in all honesty, she thought that was what God was saying. And when humans are involved in divine things, there's bound to be mistake. The flesh might want to set in and every other thing. And even if a lady sees it, it's still left for the man to see. And if the man ends up seeing and did not see this lady in particular, who's there? Life continue. There's no particular person for one particular person. I just want to say something. There is nothing wrong if a sister is spiritual, and there's nothing wrong if a man of God also decides to choose a sister out of numerous sisters that really wanted themselves to be chosen. Yes, I haven't said that. I really want to address the fact that shades are being thrown to ladies. I don't think there's a need for that, and I also want to encourage sisters too. Not everybody will marry man of God, pulpits, people on stage, people with lightnings, thunder, tongues, chant, and every other thing. Covenant marriage is about a man that fears God and a woman that fears God, nothing more. So if you start building ideas in your head about how a man should be doing this, doing that, doing this, that's what God's man is, I think we are really missing it. And for me, marrying a man of God with a ministry or that has certain level of glory before choosing a spouse, it's a ministry on itself. I don't think it's something to be envious about. It's actually something to desire, but it's not something to be envious about. Not everybody will marry apostles, the prophet, and the like. Some person will have to marry the Christian brother, the usher, the guy behind the scene, people that they don't know, the media guy. They are God's sons in the church. And while you're thinking there are just few people that are concerned about the kingdom, there are remnant 1,001 people in the church that are not necessarily in the pulpit. So don't confuse stage for all that there is to marriage. That's not there is to marriage. When you get married, what you will face is the individual standard meeting with another individual standard. If you don't understand some certitudes, there's bound to be issues. So please, let's not relegate kingdom marriage to pastors, apostles, ministers, people on stage. I know you know the gist. So ladies and gentlemen, I promise to make this very short. So that's just my advice there. That's just my advice. And guys, please, there's nothing wrong with the sister being spiritual. Please stop throwing morning show. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that will be all for today. Yeah, do have a lovely day. Bye.